mind reading. And I said, I'm thinking of a woman named Tiffany. You were involved with a woman named Tiffany. And I knew I got it right because his eyes got big and round and bloodshot. More bloodshot. I said, Tiffany didn't work out because she caught you cheating with Wanda. Now his jaw just fell and hung there. And that's when I really went in for the kill. I said, Wanda didn't work out because you spent the next several years in the state penitentiary. He was beautiful. He froze. He was like a deer caught in the headlights. He just turned to the whole crowd and he said, this guy is good. And you have got to love a man whose whole life story has been tattooed straight down his arm. And I took away a lesson from that. It's a really simple lesson. Whether it's your academic career, your life after college, the world belongs to people who pay attention. The world belongs to the people who are in the moment, who notice things, who notice the details that most other people bypass. So that's a little bit of what we're going to be talking about here today. I'm going to show you some body language skills that will help you not only in your academic career, but also in your social life and then beyond.
You're the one, you had a crush on Evan, didn't you? You're the one, you had the crush on Evan. Did you have a crush on Evan when you were younger? Did you have a crush on Evan when you were younger? Did you have a crush on Evan when you were younger? How about you? You had a crush on Evan? Yeah? Yeah, you did, right? Yeah, you're the one. You had the crush on Evan, right? Yeah? Did you have a crush on Evan? I know you're telling the truth. Do you know how I know? She's the liar. Now, how did I know? Two things based on what I just told you up there. Proximity, orientation, pacifiers, and open or closed body language. It started out with orientation. I couldn't see your torso. It was largely blocked by him. But the moment I asked you the question, your head turned away. Everybody else's head was dead still. Then I got closer, your body pulled farther away from me. You changed your orientation from me. Let's take this just a little bit farther. I want to draw your attention to something really interesting. Notice how many of you sitting next to each other have almost identical body language. Both of you just a second ago were scratching your chin in exactly the same way. Arms folded, boom, 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 exactly the same way. Bodies leaning almost exactly the same way. See, it turns out that one of the ways we communicate to each other that you and I are on the same team, we're part of the same crew, is we unconsciously copy each other's body language. I want you to imagine in a few seconds from now that you are the ultimate, most confident human being in the entire world. I mean, you're not just type A confident, you are type triple A confident. You love people, and people love you. And when I say go, in that role, in that guise of the most confident human being that you can possibly imagine, your goal is to make the acquaintance of as many people around you as you possibly can. In other words, shake hands and say hello, but remember, you are hyper-confident. Here's the beginning of the game. Go.
I'm teaching.
My favorite part of the program is watching you during this game. I noticed a few things, and I wonder how many of you noticed this about yourself. How many of you noticed that when you were in the confident role, it's like Earth's gravity had been turned on in reverse. It's like this field of energy lifted your body up. I saw you much more elevated, your chest up, your chin up. How many of you noticed that about yourself? If you did, hands up. Terrific. On the other hand, how many of you noticed that when you were in the role of the least confident individual, it's like Earth's gravity was turned to 11. Everything just sort of dragged you down into the ground. Did you notice that when you were confident, your body opened up? Your gestures were broader, wider. Did you notice you made better eye contact with people? In reverse, when you were in the less confident role, did you notice that you almost sort of folded in on yourselves? In fact, I saw something I'm going to draw your attention to. These two guys right here, perfect, folded in on themselves. We'll discuss this later, but this particular move is called the fig leaf. And what is happening at that point is that a person's feelings of insecurity are causing them to protect what they feel is the most vulnerable part of their body. And I'll explain what that really means. Now, The most important thing, did you notice that the people you met who were really confident actually made you feel better about yourself? You felt comfortable meeting these people. In reverse, the people you met who were feeling less confident, who were acting less confident through their body language, actually sort of pulled you down a little bit. Did you feel any kind of sense of disconnect with them? I bet you did.
Now, this exposes a very sensitive part of a person's body, something that they feel vulnerable about. In other words, she was giving him classic flirting body language. And if you consider that Michael's real question was, how can I find the woman of my dreams? There was no way on earth I could answer without going, dude, she's right there. And I began to think about Michael. I began to think, what would his life be like if he knew how to listen not only to what people say, but also the things they don't say. In other words, to read between the lines of human communication and understand what people are saying with their body. And then I began to think about students exactly like you that I meet all the time. Here's a question, you can answer this for me. How many of you would like to be able to sit in your class and watch your professor and know from his or her behavior what's most likely to be on the test? If that would be something cool for you to learn, give me a hands up. Let me see how many. Excellent. How about this? How many of you would like to know how to use your own body language so the professor liked you and trusted you enough to maybe grade you up rather than grade you down? Or maybe give you extensions. And you can learn these same skills to improve your relationship with all of your professors, all of your coaches. That's the kind of thing that we're going to be talking about today.